Hi guys, Leanne Holitza from the Healing Studio. All right, so here's our weekly Oracle check-in. It is about to be September, so at the end I will be doing September. If we have to go over a little bit, we will. Here's how to play the game. Type in me, please, and I will give you a card. I'm using the Secret Language of Oracle cards for the readings, the singular readings. I've got some Kali energy spray from Amanda Ellis today, which I carry most of their sprays in, so they are really awesome energetically. Using Covalite today as our friend for the crystal world. I didn't get a chance to stop back into the shop, to the crystal shop to borrow a friend. So this is from my stock, which is Covalite is very good for physical health. It can help kind of with an expansive process if you're working with your pineal gland, that kind of stuff. So that's what we're doing. And let's see, a couple announcements. My channeling class starts in the month of September. It's going to be kind of an advanced class. So if you're in for a ride, you can look into that. It starts the 12th of September. We've got a drum circle this month. Our regular stuff, the sound baths are going on, weekly group healings, mountain river Reiki share, all that stuff is going on. And then as we kind of approach the end of the year, there's going to be a full moon gathering on October 18th. That's more like a party, and we have vendors and things like that. And I'll be doing the BioWell scans. But I do want to tell you guys, if you book in the month of September with me and you're live, local, meaning I could take a picture of the fingers tips of light coming off, we will throw in a free BioWell scan with your sessions in September. So just a couple of things to keep in mind. Here's my website in case you need it, insightfulinspirations.com. All right, so let's check in. Let's see what the week is bringing us. And if you guys are already up, saying me, please. The trick really is to get onto YouTube. YouTube lets you do it earlier, so get on there and subscribe. And if it looks like I'm saying the YouTubers first, is just because of that reason. I'll get to all you guys. Just know that at the bottom of the list right now, Stephanie, Clara, Deanna, you guys are there. I'm coming. I promise. Your name will appear on the screen when I get to you. Okay. Let's see what the week brings. Okay, so integrity sideways. So we are being asked to really bring ourselves to the task of, am I being truly myself? Am I being authentic? And how can I do authenticity a little bit more this week? The Kali Moth spray actually really helps us kind of clear out stuff that is not real. So we're going to be kind of called to the task of being in integrity. Helper card this week. Laughter sideways. Where are you taking things too seriously? Where are you not playing enough? How can you play some more? Getting outside, being with water, all those things are also important this week, okay? At the end of the week, emotions sideways. So this is saying, and this is a different sideways than the other two, meaning there's a more feminine turn to this one. This is being with your emotions. This is really embracing them, processing them. We can't really move on from a wound or a pain if we don't process it. So spending some time processing by the end of the week is going to be really important. Okay. All right. Let's get started on our private reading. So here's how we do this. All right. If you're watching later, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. If you're watching live, this is your first card. Okay. So everybody tune in. Are you feeling 1, 2, or 3? Just feel in. This is your first card, okay? If you picked 1, you are going to be focusing this week on Emerald, calming your mind, body, and soul. Now, the cool thing about the color cards is you literally can imagine yourself embracing this color all around you. Okay, so if you picked 2, you're going to want to focus on watermelon and having fun with your inner child. Goes back with that play card that we were told, not taking things so seriously, actually doing playful things. If you picked 3, you're going to connect with the fairies in nature. Okay, so really getting in touch with that kind of deep energy around, you know, nature spirits and nature being part of your soul, but also doing its own thing regardless of what you're doing, right? So kind of having its own world and tapping into the cycle of that. All right, let's do this. Tiff, you have made it to the top of the list. So you guys, your name will appear onto the screen. This is going to be your cards. And, if we get the 1, 2, 3s, you guys, that's when we start to get the messages that are for all of us. So it's really worth listening to the whole half hour, honestly, just because there's a lot of messages that come out over and over. Okay, Tiff, you're going to focus on purple, okay, and developing mental clarity, really learning to calm the mind, sync the mind up with the heart, be aware that your mind might be not processing so clearly, might be doing some predictive anxiety thinking, where we're trying to decide what could possibly happen next versus like sitting with what is actually happening right now. Heidi, you're going to focus on jade, okay, and taking action. So this week is an action week for you. And, laying it out for yourself. It might be baby steps. It may be just simply, clean out that junk drawer you've been trying to think about cleaning out for a while. And look, that thing that you've been missing for years hiding in the back of that drawer. Could be just something small, but just really taking action this week, okay? Gina, now keep in mind, you guys, when you look up at the screen, you'll see your full name or you'll see how your screen name, and because there's sometimes we have different, we have the same first name over and over kind of thing. Gina, you're going to work on Cayenne, which is building your confidence. Okay. So obviously using Cayenne to really understand your own worth. Our energetic worthiness center is right under the rib cage. Okay. So this is merging of the love and the authenticity that we've, so just kind of thinking about how can I really congratulate myself for how far I've come and what I can achieve just day to day, waking up, breathing, having a life, You guys, I literally, this is 3 years as of the 29th, sorry, is from I had a big major life-changing surgery. So I can say that you get a new lease on life when you get your confidence up. Okay. Cara, Tatiana. Okay. Cara, you're going to focus on sapphire and regenerating your body. Okay. So this week is really paying attention to how can you regenerate. Okay. So giving yourself a chance to really, I'm getting a lot of movement, but a lot of healthy, like flow, water, that kind of stuff. Tatiana, for you, you're going to work on overcoming your challenges. You're going to use plum. So this week is the week where maybe you've been feeling challenged, and this week is going to be a week where you're able to kind of come through on those challenges. Okay. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. Cynthia, for you this week, you're going to want to work on pink and letting love in. Okay. You really using awareness of the pink to notice where you could soften, where you can be more gentle with yourself and others, and where you can see that sometimes people are trying to love you and you just didn't notice that that's what they were doing because they weren't doing the way you recognize love. Okay. Nicole and Addison. Nicole, you're going to work on building your confidence as well. Okay. So a little cayenne for you. Giving yourself a chance to notice that, it's might be time to stop and just notice where your insecurities are showing up and get a little extra confidence there. Addison, you're going to want to focus on chocolate, okay? Nourishing the body and soul. So nourishing has much more about to do with like giving yourself those building experiences, okay? So eating well, sleeping well, being around people who fill your cup up, that kind of thing. All right, and Jenny, happy birthday, Cody. We'll get you a card as well. Jenny, your card is going to be blue. Activate your healing power, okay? So this week, woo woo, be your own healer. Get that healing energy going. Whoosh. Your hands can be the whole course of action here could just be that you energize your food, you energize your life with your intentions, with your energy, okay? That blue energy. Cody's going to want to focus on indigo, improving vision. Okay. And this is like your psychic vision, your internal vision, your ability to vision your life, you being the master of your life, you being the one who paints the picture versus, externally getting informed about what your life is about. Instead, tell the world what it is about from inside you. Okay. Miranda, happy September. Black. Find the richness in the dark night, okay? So, one of my favorite things to do is moonbathe and get out there and, like, literally look at how cool the night sky is when it's absent of that big bright sun that we have. So, just getting, a chance know that the night message or the dark black messages that things maybe have been like ego, self, too big, and we wanna get back to the feminine we, okay, for you this week. Feminine we. Let the dim the lights, see what else is there. Feel the vastness around you. Elizabeth, you're going to be getting silver. Okay, so be persistent. Okay, so this week is a week of persistence, not giving up. And remember, persistence doesn't have to be aggressive, it can be assertive. Just is, it just is, it just is. I'm going to hold the truth of what is. And I don't have to fight against anybody. I just keep stating my truth. Okay, Cece, for you this week, you're going to want to focus on third time's a charm, you guys. Cayenne. So we're all going to be working on our confidence, but let's read the little Cayenne prayer. Okay, here it is, everybody. Infuse yourself with a little cayenne while we say, I now embrace my confidence, happiness, and clarity. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, it's done. Okay, all right. Woohoo. Taryn, I'm going to work on lemon, access innovative thinking. Do it differently. You know, that whole statement of we can't, solve a problem from where the problem was caused. Think about something different. Do it something different. Even 5% difference can make a difference, a change. Eli. Oh, okay. I put it back in there and threw it around. Guess we're still talking about it. Access innovative thinking. Okay. So you're going to want to keep focusing on different solutions. Do something different than you have in the past. Okay. All right. So, and I mean, I guess they're keeping it there because I want to say this. When you access innovative thinking, you want to be quiet and you want to be still and you want to be able to just kind of like reach past the first thought. Okay. All right, Diane. Ooh, you're going to have some gold, attract some abundance. Okay. Abundance is not necessarily about money, you guys. It's about all things in the right proportion, an abundance of alone time, an abundance of time with friends, an abundance with, all the things that are, and it's very personal, the abundance story is. So sit with that, Diane, and say, what does make me feel abundant? How can I focus on that this week? Blair, you're going to do some watermelon. Focus on have fun with your inner child. If you picked 2 at the beginning, doubling down for you. Okay. So we're just saying, let's get a little bit more fun. What does your inner child like to do? What did you like to do as a child that you could do more of? Okay. Natalie. Oh, okay. Wonder what you guys are up to. Gold and attracting abundance. Okay. So again, sitting down just like Diane, who you might know, and just kind of decide what does abundance feel like to me, and how can I deprogram myself from what the world has told me is abundance, what my family of origin has told me is abundance, but instead be in my own truth about my abundance. Kimberly. Ooh, rose for you. Attracting a relationship, little romance in this week for you. Maybe it's you just focusing on loving yourself a little more, but yeah, just really using that energy of rose. Heart and second chakra really activated in like a passion. Okay, Kimberly. Oh, 4th time's a charm for the Cayenne. Build your confidence. Everybody's building their confidence this week. Let's see if there's another message I need to read about that. Let's see. Cayenne assists with strengthening your confidence and belief in yourself. It balances the systems of your body and gives you clarity in times when you need to make a choice. Cayenne helps with stress release and the attachment of peace and relaxation, attainment, sorry, not attachment, of peace and relaxation. It's also very helpful in fine-tuning your communication abilities. Build your confidence up with help of a Cayenne circle. Okay, so surrounding yourself with this Cayenne energy. Being able to really celebrate. I keep hearing from the guides, celebrate yourself, celebrate what you've already accomplished. Stop thinking you're not going to survive it, because you will. And it doesn't always have to be survivable, okay, to build that confidence. It could be something just poop, natural talent. Hillary, you're going to work with gray. Okay, so it says learn to scan your body. So using gray to scan your body, literally just blanketing yourself with gray, and notice where the gray won't go. And those might be the places that in your body would like a little conversation. Okay, we can talk to our bodies, we can be partners with our bodies. Our bodies do not have to be little, you know, biological creatures to overcome, right? It's part of our divine experience is to be biological beings. So use gray to discover some more about that. Griffin's going to work with ruby. Rejuvenate your body. Okay, so your body wants some rejuvenation techniques. I'm getting a lot of strengthening. So maybe even like some gym time where you're going to be doing some strength training or something. So actually legit building up your body. Okay, Birdie, third time's a charm for the watermelon. So this is for all of us, but Birdie, have fun with your inner child. What does your inner child like to do? I'm going to read the little prayer for us, you guys. Here we go. I'm going to hold it up while we do it. Divine intelligence, please assist me to connect to my fun, easygoing, enthusiastic nature so that I can spread joy and laughter wherever I go. All right, a little watermelon for us. All right, Joe, for you, you're going to focus on awakening your creativity with some amber, okay? Whatever that feels like, just kind of wake up to creative processes and get back to really flowing with that, okay? And I'm getting to be kind of, different than maybe before. Do it just a little differently. That's part of the creativity. Christy, you're working on brown and establishing boundaries. Okay. So using that brown to just kind of go out to the periphery and see maybe where the brown won't go, to notice that there might be a hole in your boundaries. And why would that hole be there? Because you programmed to have that hole there and maybe you want to close it. All right. Kira, you're working with auburn, which is very similar to brown, but you're going to ground yourself this week. Okay. Just a little more grounding energy. So really taking time, you guys, it can be as simple as, growing roots from your feet, or I really like a grounding cord that looks a little bit like this double helix kind of energy where you just send energy down and you bring energy up, so just kind of play around with grounding this week. Finn, oh, you're working with burgundy. Everybody's kind of working with a little brown in that house today. Burgundy is going to awaken your passion. Okay, so find the things that you're passionate about and do more of it. Okay. Carrie, for you, the focus this week is going to be on lemon, which is the third time we've seen it. So it's for all of us. Access innovative thinking. Okay, so again, the guides are like, you cannot solve the problem from where the problem was started from. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to read the little prayer. Divine intelligence, I call upon the lemon ray of innovation, creativity, and ideas to inspire me to see new aspects and ways to move through the situations I am facing. Okay, maybe it's not as you thought it was. Maybe it's easier than you think it will be. I get a lot of being careful, you guys, this week not to put yourselves in the position of trying to make a lot of predictions about what's going to happen, because the predictions wouldn't be accurate. It's just too chaotic right now of energies to make predictions. Terry, magenta. Okay. Connect to your deep inner knowing. All right. So this is going to be a place for you to really understand in your heart, in the depth of your heart, there is some real truths there. And those truths can hold space for everyone to access their truth. So, and being that we're looking at being authentic this week, let's be a good one. Aaron, ooh, coral for you. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Okay. So be spontaneous as best you can. If there's an invitation that you didn't expect to come in, if you can say yes, do, because that is going to be really helpful to your energy flow. Robin, indigo for you, improve your vision. Okay. So really looking into your third eye work and, what you are actually saying to the world that you want to create from inside of you and not just always being informed from the outside. Jordan, you got the fairies in nature. If you pick 3 at the beginning, doubling down. Okay, so here we go. This is basically saying get outside, notice the magic that doesn't actually involve you. The leaves that come out of the tree, the flowers that bloom that you didn't plant. I mean, just getting out there and seeing that some stuff just paints itself. Get out there and see. Austin, you're going to work with pink, letting love in. Okay. So use the pink to kind of notice where you are blocking yourself from love. Because sometimes we do that, All right. Janelle, Donnie, and Janice. Janelle, ground. Okay, already told you, double helix if you want, cord that just spins down the excess energy and spins up the good energy. All right. And then Donnie, you're going to work on some chocolate, nourishing your body and soul. Okay. Really getting your cup filled up. Okay. Doing things that don't, opposite of depletion, building you up. Okay. Good food, good water, good friends, laughter. I'm seeing belly laughter. Get some belly laughter going. Janice, you bring third time's the charm of the ground yourself. So Janelle, Janice, and we saw it before. So Kira was bringing it too. So let's go ahead and look up what it is for all of us this week. We're working on confidence and playfulness and grounding. Divine Spirit, connect me with your infinite power and intelligence. Allow me to walk my true path of wisdom, peace, and joy. Whoop, whoop. All right. Karen, you're going to work on blue. Activate your healing power. So remember, use those hands. Bring them wherever you want, wherever you need it, whatever needs it. Just give that healing power a little hello, a little intention, and direct it around in your life, okay? All right, Crystal. Gray, scan your body. Okay, so you guys, this is when you use gray to look wherever gray won't go. It might be a place that needs a little attention, okay? So using the gray, just kind of almost paint your body with gray in your mind and see what you notice. Isabel, you're working on pearl, which is strengthening your connection with the divine. Remember to ask for help. Ask for help from your angels and your guides. Remember to ask for help from those unseen forces, but also the people around you. They're here too. Everybody's in a divine expression and wants to help you do your best, okay? Genevieve, you are in turquoise this week. Awaken your empathy. So empathy means, I can understand where you're coming from. I can feel into where you're coming from. And I can, because I'm checking in with that, I'm kinder, I'm more compassionate, I'm able to soften my approach to you because I'm feeling empathy towards where you might be coming from. Melissa, you're going to work with red. Okay, so free yourself from pain, whatever kind of level of pain. You can use red, send it if it's an emotional pain, if it's a mental pain, if it's a physical pain. You're going to just send that red energy there and just request that it soften. Okay, use the red this week. Shannon, you're going to work with lilac, which is strengthening your faith. Okay, so maybe not all is what it seems. Having some faith in yourself, having some faith in humanity, having some faith in all those things, right? All right, Denise, you're going to work on having some mental clarity, okay? So using the purple to really kind of scan your mental fields, calm down the anxious mind, bring your thoughts to present time. You cannot predict all the things, okay? So you just let the mind tell you what's happening right now. Terry, for you, you're focusing on plum, which is going to help you overcome your challenges. So this week, your challenges are going to be able to be you come through them. Okay. So the plum energy will help you do that and help you see that you already have all the strength and you got this. Okay. You got this. Gina, all right, brown for you and establishing brown boundaries. Okay, so again, using the brown energy, you send it out to your boundaries. You really should have an auric field that's arm's length around you in all directions, and just see where the brown energy doesn't necessarily go. And that could be a place to investigate why you would have some gaps in your boundaries. Okay, just setting emotional, mental, and spiritual boundaries this week for you. Deanna, see, I told you guys I was coming. It was just taking me a minute. Okay, purple. So third time's the charm for the purple. So that means this is for all of us, you guys. So we're also going to be working on purple, every single one of us. Okay, but this is for particularly Deanna. You're going to also work on this. Okay, here we go. Divine Spirit, please install thoughts and feelings of clarity, peace, and gratitude. Okay, so this is really purifying the negativity too. It's just clearing out the negative thoughts, clearing out the negative expectations. Okay, really get clear with what's happening. Safari, you're going to work on turquoise and awakening your empathy. Like Genevieve, you're going to be working on understanding a little bit more where other people are coming from, a little more compassion, less judgment, a little bit of, softening. Okay. Stephanie, time to lighten up for you. You got a little white. taking things a little too seriously, use the white to just soften. All right, Seth. And then I'm at the end of the list, but these cards go faster than some of the cards that I have in other decks. So just kind of acknowledge that. Oh, Alexandra, there you go. See, if you're hanging out, you guys just feel free to type a me, please. But Seth, you are going to work on strengthening your connection with the divine. A personal connection inside yourself, not outside. Nobody else has the phone number to your divine connection. So letting yourself go ahead and do that connection. Okay. Alexandra. Oh, for you as well. Time to lighten up. Don't take things so seriously. It's going to be okay. And there's a lot more that is coming up. Blair. For some reason, I feel like I got you already because I see you there. Why do I feel like I gave you a watermelon card? It's okay. I'll give you another one. I feel like you got to have fun with your inner child card, which turned out to be for all of us. But let me give you another one in case I did skip you. Apricot, rejoice and lighten up. Okay. So have a little more just lightening, you guys. So this seems like it's the theme. It's just lots of confidence, lots of energy around what we are going to be doing in the next month. Okay, I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 for September for you guys. Okay, so everybody who's still watching, hello, thanks for hanging out till the end here. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3 for September. This is going to be your focus theme through the month. Right, write this down. Okay, so just tune in. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. All right, month of September for you. If you picked 1, you're going to work on green and relaxing and revitalizing your nervous system. Okay. Chill. It's been intense. Chill your nervous system out. Meditation, float tanks, whatever you can throw into your life. Okay. If you picked 2, it's time to activate your healing power. Okay. So 3rd time's a charm on that one. We have already seen that one. So you guys intentionally, you can create energy bubbles and you literally can send them wherever you need them. So just really notice you have a healing power within you that's already there and ready to be activated with your intention. 3rd time's a charm on the pink. Let love in. Okay. So if you picked 3, you're working on letting love in, but this is also for all of us because it came up 3 times today. Okay. So let some love in. All right. Let's do the Yantra deck for our month focus. Okay, so I'm going to just real quick throw up me, please, if you're still hanging out, but we'll do our September. This is for the month of September. I'm just going to throw all 3 out. Okay, we're going to start off not having as much clarity. We're working on going deeper, our relationships in particular. We're working on trying to spend time being more clear in our relationships and being more clear in our intentions about our relationships. Our help this month to focus on. You're not going to know everything. We never do. We can pursue knowledge. We can pursue wisdom, but we have to integrate it. Okay, so this week, month, next couple of parts of this year, we're going to work on just really integrating what you already know, what you've already learned, so that you can really own it. It's in there. It just is now. It isn't a mental construct anymore. It's in your heart. It's in your mind. It's in your body. It's in your soul. Okay, that's the focus for the knowing. And wisdom comes when it needs to come. And you're never going to have all the wisdom because it's just infinite. And by the end of the month, we're going to be trusting. We're going to have that confidence instilled. So use that cayenne energy to really instill some confidence. By the end of the month, it should be nice and strong. That's awesome, right? All right. Well, I think we've come to the end of the line. I always throw another card for Matt in case he's hanging out in the ethers. And sometimes he brings us our 3rd time's a charm anyway. So let's see. Card for Matt for the week. Oh, no, not 3rd time's a charm, but be persistent. Keep going. You got this. Look at this little fine silver coins. All right, you guys, go be amazing.